Hello, I'm showing you a website here that I found. It's called P-Table, also known as the Dynamic Periodic Table. Chemistry students always need a periodic table, and I always like the periodic table. This one's interactive. It's pretty cool. So right off the bat, they tell you how to get rid of the ad here. Nobody wants to look at ads. So here's the interactive periodic table. It's got these tabs on the top to show you different things that you can do with the table. On this first tab, it links to Wikipedia and a few other outsources that you can do research on elements. Here's an example. If I click on lithium, it clicks to the Wikipedia page on lithium, so you can do you can research various elements. I remember having to research chemicals when I took high school chemistry. I can also link to videos. If I click on lithium again, it will give me some options to watch videos that are either about lithium or have lithium in the name, or oh, this looks fun. Maybe I'll watch that one later. Does lithium burn? It looks like they're doing something fun. So students can find a lot of fun things because they're searching, and when they're searching, you never know what they're going to find. I think you can save this periodic table and use it offline. It was kind of hard to tell. There's this neat demo. The author of the website gives a demo, but there's so much information that he talks really fast, and he's been doing this for a long time. So, like I said, he talks really fast, and sometimes you have to listen to him 3, 4, 5, 6 times to get what he's saying. He goes really fast. You should watch it just to see if you can keep up. I bet you can't. Okay, what else? You can hide the amount of information that you're going to see on your periodic chart. Dang it. Come back. I hate this computer. So here, carbon, element number 6. Not very much information. Weight. I can add the weights to it. Show the weights of all the elements. The names. See, now it says carbon. If I want, I can also have the electrons. It gets bigger as you put more information on there, obviously. Wide here, that's something that I don't use very much. Here, let me make it smaller. So down here, I don't know how much you guys know about chemistry, but the lanthanide series and the actinide series down here are transition elements, and they're often kind of squeezed in here for some reason. I think this is the reason. If you put them in their proper place, your periodic chart gets really wide. And the elements right here, they don't follow a lot of the normal rules of lots of the other chemicals in the first couple columns and the last couple columns. So most periodic charts stick them off to the side and you just deal with them later. They're kind of outliers, really. Okay. Here's some other tabs up here. Properties. This one's probably the most useful. There's a lot of different properties that chemicals have, or that elements have, and you can research them and look at various things. So the first one that comes up, the state of the element at 273 degrees Kelvin. So hydrogen and all the elements that are in red are gases at that temperature. The few that are blue are liquids at that temperature, and everything else that's black is a solid at that temperature. Now here's this neat slider bar. You can change the temperature that you're looking at. Let's move it up to, say, about 800 Kelvin. I don't know if I can get exactly on it. Nope, even using the arrows. Okay, 850 oops, get back there. 800 and that's pretty close to 800. So at this temperature, you can see many more gases, some more liquids, and less of them are solids. You can even type in an exact temperature that you want. We'll say 100 degrees Kelvin. One other time I'll use this wide view is here. I get 3 different temperature scales to show up at the same time. I wish that it did this all the time, but I guess there's just not enough room. So if you want to compare, you know, what 100 Kelvin is with another temperature, you can do that here. If I slide over here, you can see that I'm raising the temperature that I'm looking at. So let's get rid of that wide. So I like this website a lot because it's very interactive. It links to Wikipedia and a few others, but like a lot of websites, not everything's just a link to someplace else. You stay here on the page, and you can change a lot of things. Let's see, orbitals. I won't bore you with orbitals. They're pretty confusing sometimes for me, but electron orbitals. Here, we'll keep it simple. Hydrogen has 1 electron in a 1s orbital. That's what that means. Helium has 2 electrons in a 1s orbital. And this shows you the shapes of the orbitals, if that's what you're studying. This shows you the spin of the orbital. There's lots of neat stuff here if you're studying chemistry. Isotopes. This is kind of neat. So here's neon, and it shows that it's got 3 different isotopes. The naturally occurring one is, as you see here, has 10 protons, and 10 neutrons would give it a weight of 20. This one's got 10 protons and 11 neutrons, which would give it a weight of 21. This one's got 10 protons and, 12 neutrons, which would give it a weight of, you guessed it, 22. You can look around at a bunch of different ones. Some of them have lots of isotopes. I think the bigger they are, the more isotopes they have. Kids could have a lot of fun discovering something interesting, like I'm trying to do here. Compounds. Here's another useful one if students are doing a research project. Give them an element and have them research some compounds that are made with the element. Let's see, what have we got here? We'll go back to carbon. Carbon probably makes lots of compounds. So here you get a drop-down menu of compounds made with carbon. And the ones that are in blue, you can link to a Wikipedia page, and it will give you some information. Methane is a compound made with carbon. These windows are neat because you can move them around if you need to look at your periodic table at the same time while you're looking at your pop-up. You can make them smaller. You can move them around and eventually close them. So lots of good information. And if you mess up your table, you can always get back to the beginning state just by clicking on the logo. And so that's my my website, P-Table, or the Dynamic Periodic Table. How do I stop this?